Hi there. I'm Dave Finnegan, and our program is Green Actioneers. Over 60 UCF students have already provided input into this program. Did you know that households are responsible for over half the carbon released into the atmosphere with their heating and their air conditioning, with their household electric use, with the food we eat, with our transportation and our incidental purchases of consumer goods? But most of our effort to control our energy use so far has focused on actions by industry and government, not by families and individuals. Our solution is to empower families using the Green Actioneer Workbook as a guide to get organized and get to work. This is especially important to start now while families are staying close to home. So we say, let's all go green in quarantine. The Green Actioneers Workbook is uniquely organized. There are over 100 actions that families can take to go green. And these range from free ideas like flipping off light switches and shopping in thrift stores or planting trees to expensive actions like getting solar panels or driving a 100% electric vehicle, re-insulating your house, or switching to double-paned windows. We follow 3 diverse families whose kids all go to Watson Elementary, it's elementary Watson, as they take steps that make sense for them. Bobby's family lives in an apartment in the inner city, and Lakeisha's family has a big house in the suburbs, and Ken Chen lives on a mini farm on the edge of town. The Green Actioneers Workbook is 8.5 by 11 inches. It's spiral bound, so it'll lie flat on the floor or on a table. Of course, it's printed on recycled paper using soy-based ink. On the left, or parent side, of every 2-page spread is a description of the action in English and in Spanish. On the right hand, or kids page, is a coloring book for the youngest kids and a word search or a crossword puzzle for the older kids. We assume that readers will go through the book as a family, deciding what they can do. Each page has a link to much more information on our website, which you might think of as the Wikipedia of green actions for families. Our mission is to get a copy of the book into the hands of every family in North America in the decade of the 2020s. If families can be persuaded to take action, not only does that awaken the next generation, but it brings the parents on board, and they work in business and industry and government agencies that will need to change as well. So by working with families, we're working with the entire society. Instead of trickle down, this is bubble up. And that's the way that culture actually changes. You can help by researching 2 or 3 actions from the book, writing in-depth essays, and we'll post your essays expanding our website. Each team member should plan to write 2 or 3 actions and invest about 15 hours in the project. Then our job is to get that book into the hands of families through the vast network of green organizations and individuals, environmental foundations and influencers with green blogs and podcasts, youth groups, scouting, 4-H, and eventually through schools where the book can be distributed at Green Actioneers Family Night. Why would anybody want to participate? Well, any organization that distributes the book to families gets to keep half the purchase price, so they can use it as a fundraiser. They can make $10 for every book they distribute to their members. And if you participate, your name will go right into the book with the other 60-plus students who have helped us create the book and the website. So join the team and become an author for the Green Actioneers website. Thanks a lot. I'm Dave Finnegan, and Professor Plate will explain all the details.